Good morning, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Hope everyone's having a good Thanksgiving so far, depending on where you are in the U.S. If you're in the UK and Europe, as a lot of my friends are, it's just a happy Thanksgiving to you as well, even though it doesn't matter to you, but that's okay. I have to get on YouTube to do the pop-out chat, so give me 1 second, guys. It's just easier to do the pop-out chat. The StreamYard chat doesn't work as good as the pop-out chat. So give me a second. Let me call that up. Come on. I know. I'm still using my Chromebook. There we go. Pop-out chat. Hold on. Pop out. It's just easier to do the pop-out chat. The StreamYard chat doesn't work as good as the pop-out chat. So give me a second. Let me call that up. Okay. All right. We got the pop-out chat. Let me minimize it and put it on the side. And then we'll start chatting and we'll see who's here. I'm going to start at the top. Hold on, guys. Let me go up to the top here. Drifty, good morning. David, good morning. I've seen your videos, David. It just so happens, David Small Engines, if you guys don't know, he's been doing some lives. I just haven't been around when you're doing them. I'm sorry about that. I'll try and get on there. Second Chance, good morning. Henry, I got to come up there. I go to Southbury. I know where you are, ESPN, all that. I know the exit. I sent you my email, Ken Small Engines with an extra S on the end @gmail.com. Send me an email, Henry, and I will send you, and then I'll text you, and or send me your cell number. I'll text you, and that way I'll send you, you can send me your address, or we could meet at Walmart. I don't care, whatever you want to do. All right, Henry, but I want that washer fluid. So definitely, Henry, do that, please. Andrew, good morning. Andrew Thorne, Craig, brother, I saw you before. Good morning. Who else we got here? Second Chance. Twisted V, good morning, Mark. Willie CK, good morning, Willie. Ralph Morrick, hey, Ralph, how's everything in the Netherlands? Hopefully all is well. Thomas Gronick, good morning, Thomas. Who else we got here? I think that's it for now. Okay. If you guys haven't looked today yet, our friend James Condon put out another generator video. It was a Tecumseh Coleman PowerMate generator. Very, very good video. It shows that Tecumseh plastic carb. It's really good. Like I said, James, he is the master of the generator. So if anyone's out there that wants to throw in the link for James Condon's channel, please do it. I'd love to get some publicity for him because Jave has a phenomenal channel. Still working. Yeah, Ralph, it's a regular day for you, Ralph. So what do you got going, Ralph? You doing appliances or what? Ralph Malthus, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, and it's funny, you talk about James Condon, great guy, super great guy. He's got the voice. If anyone has ever listened to James Condon's videos, he should do mass firings at major corporations. He's got that type of voice where he could walk into a room with a person who has 6 kids and no chance for another job and say, we're going to have to let you go. And they'll walk out of there happier than when they walked in, because that's the kind of voice James Condon has. He's got that voice of like a heavenly angel. It's ironic. I don't know what it is, but James, if you're out there, do voiceovers. You'll make $1 million. It's ridiculous. Matthew, good morning, Doc. I caught the tail ends of some of your videos, the porting and stuff like that. Hopefully all is well in your end. Matty, are we going to see a DeWalt apple peeler like we did? I don't know if it was last year or the year before. I know you did a little cordless drill apple peeling. That was kind of cool. So Lawnmower Detective, good morning. So like I said, just a quick Thanksgiving one to say hi and happy Thanksgiving to everybody. A lot going on here, a real lot. And I just have to get organized. There's a lot of stuff in my driveway. There's stuff in my garage. There's stuff in my basement that needs to be fixed. I've been fixing stuff like crazy, but haven't had a chance to video because people want the stuff back in 5 minutes. You know, people are doing leaves right now. This is basically the end of the leaf season. We had a big rain, we had some wind, and a lot of the leaves came down. So most people, good morning, Brandon. Most people want to get their leaves done. So I did sell the MTD blower that I had advertised on Facebook Marketplace. Actually, I sold it to a veteran whose son is actually a current Marine. So if he's out there, thumbs up to you. Thank you for your service. Thank you to all the veterans for the service, as always. Scott Keller, happy Turkey Day. Scotty, something for you, buddy. Your idea about using the putty, the steel putty on the valve guides for the Kawasaki. I'm doing it, but let me tell you what I'm doing, though. I'm doing it a little different. Roadrunner, good morning. The putty that JB Weld sells, they do sell a steel putty that comes in the bar. It's only rated for 300 degrees Fahrenheit, which really isn't good enough. Right next to it was another steel putty called Steel Putty, different manufacturer, but it's rated for 500 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to take your idea. I'm going to try that because initially I was just going to try regular JB Weld, but the heat, wouldn't work. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to try it hopefully today, tomorrow, so I can get him back his tractor. You put the Radix 268 on Craigslist. Oh, I got to check that out. Definitely. Anyone looking for a decent saw, Maddie's 268 Ratty Tatty runs like the Dickens. I recommend it. Anything Maddie rebuilds always runs like the Dickens. So a little plug for Maddie. If you want to throw the ad on here, Maddie, feel free. If you want to put it on here, if you want to see it, that's fine. 250 is cheap, guys. 268, even though it's ratty tatty, you will not believe it. For 250, it's a steal. It is a steal. So anyone in our area, or I don't know if Matt's going to ship it, but anyone in our area for 250 in the Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island type area, good deal, good deal. Anyway, what's going on with you guys? A lot of chats going on. I see Brandon's been doing a lot of chats, and I've seen Ed and Mark on a few of them. Henry found me my Prestone de-icer. He said he's got 5 gallons for me. Henry, do you actually have it? I saw your message. Do you actually have it on you? Or because if it's just up at Walmart, I'll take a ride up there to Southington. Southington's only 40 minutes from me. It's no big deal. I think it's exit 32 off of I-84 where ESPN is, right up there. I've been there many times. Lake Compounce Amusement Park. I've been up there many times. Know it well. There you go. Yeah, guys, check out Matt's ad. You can see the Ratty Tatty 268. So, Ed, it looks like you've been doing cooking every day. You're getting me hungry. Oh, by the way, guys, hold on. I got something for you. The diet's going well. I feel phenomenal, which is good. And I'll tell you, I'm not hungry. I'm eating well. I'm eating good. And what's cool about it is it's not hurting me. So, here, let's see, what do we got here? Oh, here's this morning, guys. It's sideways, 248. So from 261 on November 4th, I'm down to 248. I'm not exercising. I'm walking. I'm doing my small engines. Did a leaf cleanup for Mom the other day. I'm not downstairs with the weights and treadmill and all that. I'm just watching what I eat. Even today's breakfast, a good breakfast, 3 eggs. I made myself a big Western, a couple of pieces of rye toast because the doctor said rye toast was okay. And doing good. Just watch. No sweets, nothing white, no rice, no potatoes, no white bread. You can eat rye bread. You can eat some multigrains. But other than that, I feel great. So recommend it. No, Thomas, the problem with these valve guides, Thomas, and I was thinking that too, they're powdered metal. The problem with powdered metal, you can't really do anything with it. My good friend Rich, my buddy Rich, those who saw me on Instagram, he helped me out with my truck yesterday. Check out my Instagram channel. We took off the plow brackets, and he did, not me, he fluid filmed the whole bottom of the truck except for the one area that we're still working on. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, knurled valve guides. Regular valve guides that are steel or bronze, you can knurl them. Cast iron or sintered metal, especially sintered metal, you can't knurl. It'll crumble on you, okay? Because sintered metal is just powdered metal that's fused. So my buddy Rich, we tried tigging a little tit of material on the end to make like a head to keep it from going up in the valve chamber, you know, through the hole. And as soon as he put heat to it with the TIG torch, the material just exploded. It just started to disintegrate. Then we said, okay, let's try brazing it. So we took some brazing rod with a little brazing torch, same thing. It would not accept the bronze. It just wouldn't accept it. So I'm trying to do the stuff that Scotty Keller suggested with the JB Well, but the high temp version. It's a different brand, but it's a high temp, 500 degree, and we'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, I may make my own valve guides. I'll buy some bronze. I'll throw it on my lathe. I'll make my own. Big deal. A reamer or something. No big deal. I could do that. But just I'm trying something else. All right. What else we got? Let's look at the comments. I tell you, Scotty, I feel great. I feel phenomenal. What got me going, guys, I was on my deck. I don't know if you guys remember. I was working on my deck, replacing some boards. I don't know if you can see it out there. You can see there's some, see the brand new boards out there on the green deck? I put a bunch of new boards out there. There were some boards that were rotted. Anyway, while working on the deck, I was walking back and forth up and down the hill to my driveway for tools and things like that. I was getting winded. And I'm like, dude, that's not right. You shouldn't get winded just going back and forth. And I said, you know what it is? The tummy. It's all the tummy. My doctor said it to me. He said to me, Kenny, you're borderline everything. I want to put you on these meds. I said, I don't want to go on any meds. He goes, well, you're not going to lose the weight. You've been telling me for 20 years you're going to lose the weight. And I said, Doc, I'm losing the weight. And I am. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to go 30 pounds. I'm going to do 30. I got married 30 years ago. I was 185 pounds. I made it up to 270. I was back around 261 on my birthday. Now I'm 248. I'm going to do it. I'm definitely going to do it. You feel better. I'll extend my life. I'm telling you, doing it. All right, what else we got here? Oh, yeah. So let's see. Yeah, the valve guides on this Kawasaki, they're not available. If I could get new ones, I'd probably put them in. But like you said, Roadrunner and all that, Cowie had a problem. And Briggs had the problem too, where there wasn't enough of a press fit and people did not clean their fins out. I think it was more of not cleaning the fins out on the engines. When you don't clean the fins out, the engines overheat. And you could tell when I took these heads apart, you'll see in the video when I do it, it's all discolored in there from heat. You could see the brown, all the discoloration. My buddy said he pressure washed it. Yeah, after it had the problem, after the guides had worked their way up and the push rods got bent. Too late. Okay. But by having the powdered metal valve guides, there's really nothing you could do. But I'm going to try. I'm going to take a Dremel and put a little groove. And I was even thinking, check this out. Tell me what you think. I'll put them on the lathe, take a thin bit, put a groove in with an E-clip, an E-clip retaining ring, stick that on and see if that'll hold it. That way heat doesn't matter. Maybe I'll try that. No glue, no nothing. Simple to try. If it doesn't work, I'll put the glue on. Who knows? I mean, I'm up for all suggestions. It's just that right now, Cowie wants $208 for a bare cylinder head for this V-twin engine. All right, $208. So 400 and something with tax, say $430 just for a bare head. And then you're using all your old components. So yeah, I'm trying to save the customer money. He works with me at Sikorsky. Nice guy, real nice guy. So I'm trying to help him out. So we'll see what happens. Boneyard, good morning. How you doing? Happy Thanksgiving to all, if I haven't said it 16,000 times. Oh, Robert, what do you say? I had to put my Shindawa final chainsaw in the shop. The oil pump went out again. Wait a minute, Robert, you're watching these channels. They're how-to channels. Do it yourself, buddy. We'll help you out. Definitely. We'll definitely help you out. I had a guy call me up one day. He says, Kenny, I'm not mechanical. I can't do any of this stuff. I go, wait a minute. People got to realize YouTube is the Encyclopedia Britannica of the millennium with video. It's the perfect DIY channel. You'll be able to find a video on anything you want. And if you don't, make one yourself. Why not? Have a good time. There's so many people out here. It's a great community. Everybody helps everybody. Uh-oh, weather alert. Let's see what's happening on the weather. Light rain. It's been raining. Anyway. So what do we got? William, how you doing, William? Yeah, William, around my block, the way where I live, there's 4 streets that connect to a perfect quarter mile. So I could go 8 times around that and do 2 miles. And that was my walking regimen. I used to walk a couple of years ago. So it's definitely started up again. Let's see. Do I have a video on how to do it? Well, you know what? I'll tell you, Robert. And Maddie, you may want to chime in on this. The Shindawa, I don't know if they're familiar to Huskies and Red Max. But what I'll do for you, though, Robert, is if you email me to Ken Small Engines with another S on the end, one word, at gmail.com, I'll research it and see if I can find something similar that shows you how to do it. I'll look up the parts list and all that. I'll do that. So send me an email and we'll hook you up. Okay. Also, you could look at Matt Olson's videos, Matthew Olson, tons of videos on how to replace oil pumps. I'm assuming it's a standard type of oil. It could be, see, there's all different kinds of oil pumps, guys. There's the oil pumps where you have the drive gear and the separate pump. There's one-piece pumps that go in. Everyone is different. Shindawa, I'm pretty sure Shindawa is Red Max Husky now. I think it's all the same family, but I'd have to look up the IPL, the illustrated parts list, to tell you what that oil pump looks like. But definitely send me an email. Be glad to help you out, and we'll go from there. Double Wide 6, Bob, good morning. How you doing? Happy holidays to you and your family. Hopefully all is well. Definitely. I saw your video, your vlog, Bob, and I've told the story about how I started 20 years ago. And but anyone that doesn't know Bob, Double Wide 6, someone put out a link to Bob's channel. Phenomenal channel. I've watched his videos and learned a lot from him over the years. Please, somebody put out a link to Bob's channel, Double Wide 6. Phenomenal channel. I was watching your blog, Bob, and I think it's cool because a lot of people watch YouTube not just for the video aspect of it and how to learn something, but they want to learn about us, about who we are, our lives, what we do. And it's something funny because someone said to me one time, Kenny, it doesn't matter if you do a video on fixing something. They want to see when you trip on the pavement or you break off a bolt when you're tightening it. It's the real life things where people can relate to you and say, hey, this guy's a human being. That's what they get interested in. Look at Musty One's video. Everybody loves Musty One. Musty doesn't cut anything. Everything that he does is in the video, good, bad, or indifferent. And he's got, what, 1 million subscribers? He quit his job just to do YouTube. So people want to see everything. Now, guys like Mick Mowers would say to me, you know, take out some of the fluff and all that. And I agree. There is some fluff. If I'm walking back to the shop for 5 minutes to get some tools, you don't want to see dead air. But all the other stuff, the little stuff. I'll just give you an example. James's video this morning, his generator video for James Condon, and someone put up the link. He did a generator video where he had a tire on a rim for the generator that was off the bead. So he wiped it clean, did all that stuff. And Snobby, good morning, Snob. He wiped it. I gotta put my glasses on. He wiped it, wiped the bead and everything, got it all cleaned up. And then he puts air in it. It's taking air. And I go, wait a minute. I've never had a wheel and tire that separated off the rim that I didn't use a ratchet strap to seat the bead before I aired it up. And I said to him, I actually wrote in his comments, how did you get that bead to seat without using a ratchet strap? Well, he did use a ratchet strap. He just didn't include it in the video. And my point is, include that in the video. People want to know. It's not magic. We use a ratchet strap. We pull the tire against the bead. We try and give it some air until it seats. Once it starts, boom, then you're home. And he actually used slime on it because a generator tire, who cares? He used some slime. And also, in his video, he had the wheel hub was too big of a hole. The wheel hub was made for a 5/8 axle, and the screw that was in there, the shoulder bolt, was only 3/8. So I commented, go to Tractor Supply, buy a 3/8 by 5/8 brass bushing. Done. So then he commented back, yeah, I did go to Tractor Supply, and I did that. So that was pretty funny. Yeah, all the fluff. Everybody loves the fluff. It's pretty cool. All right, guys, I'm going to throw the link in here. It's been a while. I'm sorry I'm blabbing, but I feel great. Losing the weight, I feel good. And Snobby, just so you know, I'm always thinking of you guys. My buddies over there, Snobby and Dusty. So hats off to you guys. Anyway, let me throw the link in. Let's get some people up here and let's chat. Control. Ooh, there we go. Did the link. There we go. There's the link. Let me look at some more of that. Definitely, Bob. I love your channel. And Bob and I, both of our kids were afflicted with cancer, and they're both doing well. So thumbs up to all the doctors and nurses that help out with children's cancer. I can't say enough. My kid was treated at Yale Children's Hospital, and 9 years clean. Thumbs up. There we go. Bob Malhouse. Bob, if you touch your nose, I'll let you up. But I have to see your face. I can't. There you go. Okay, very good. Good morning. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. The strange thing is, I just had a new engine put on my Powercraft ride mower, and for some reason, something's causing the battery to drain. I can't figure it out to save my life.
Do you know how to check for a parasitic drain, Robert?
No, not really.
All right. If you take a voltmeter, and Bob, you can help me out with this if I'm saying it incorrectly. Do you have a voltmeter, like a volt-ohm meter, Bob?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. If you take a voltmeter and you hook it to your take your positive battery cable off. No, is it positive? Bob, correct me if I'm wrong. You take your positive battery cable off and put your multimeter leads between the battery and the positive cable on volts. And with nothing on, if you're getting a voltage reading, it means it's drawing. Okay, it means you have a parasitic draw. And what you do is you start disconnecting things, whether it be anything electrical related, a solenoid, anything like that, until the volts go to zero. Then you know you found the draw and the short somewhere. All right. Yeah. But you want to see where it's drawing. It could be a bad wire somewhere, something hitting ground, mouse has chewed through the wire. It could be anything.
Because I put a new solenoid on it.
Okay. For what, the carb or for the starting?
Oh, it's barely turning the motor over. Now I took the spark plugs out.
Yep.
And hit the switch. Thing turned over fine. And
what kind of engine is it, Bob? Is it a Briggs & Stratton overhead valve engine?
No, it's a opposed twin.
Opposed twin Briggs?
Yep.
Just wondering, on the opposed twins, I know a ton about all the other ones, but the opposed twins I'm not the best on. But usually when you take the plugs out and it starts to turn fast, that means something about compression release. Either something in the compression release is gone, meaning, you're trying to do it with the starter on full compression with no release. And I'm just wondering on those, is there an easy way to check that? Anyone out there in the chat, if they want to help, chime in, please. Let's see. But yeah, in that case, like I said, if you take the plugs out and it turns really fast and then you put the plugs in and it doesn't, that means that you have the compression isn't releasing. And on a Briggs opposed twin, I'll be honest, Bob, I don't think it's easy to fix it as far as, externally. You may have to look and see internally if the camshaft compression release is bad.
Well, the guy at the shop that put another motor on for me, he said they don't have compression release on them. I'm like,
they do, but generally, Bob, I believe they're built into the cam lobe itself. So if it's worn off the cam lobe, that means the camshaft would have to be replaced. I believe they're actually ground into the cam lobe, so it automatically gives you that bump to give you. And once it hits the high RPMs, it doesn't come into effect. But if anyone can help me out there with that, if you want, Bob, I'll do some research on that today and see if I could comment back in the comments for this video.
Right. Now, the strange thing is I have a Craftsman Lt1000.
Yep.
With the same engine.
Yep.
And it starts fine.
Yeah. But you're definitely getting more compression from somewhere, and 90% of the time it is the compression release. And if anyone out there, hold on, Willie CK said something. Pull the side panel off, check the shaft for excessive wobble. Oh, there is no, okay, you're right, Bob. Willie CK says there is no compression release on the opposed twins. But Willie, what would cause the extra compression in there where the, it sounds kind of hard. Let's see, opposed twin starter bushing, wear out, armature. Oh, okay. Did you see what Willie says there, Robert? Willie says on the opposed twin starters, when the bushings wear out, the armature binds and it doesn't give you enough power. So I would swap the starter from your other Craftsman Briggs to this one, since it runs good, starts good, and try it. Just swap out the starters because that one's a known good one.
Because the engine that was on it, I went to the shop yesterday and pulled that start off because I ordered it off Amazon.
Yep.
But also, I've got to put new alligator clips on my battery charger.
Yep.
I had them come off, and I accidentally put the wrong one on the wrong side. So when I do it, I'm going to have to pull the wire toward me and make sure that the black alligator clip is to the left and the red is to the right. Because if you reverse them, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Boom. Yeah. What I recommend too is, it may be worth the investment to buy what they call a smart battery charger. That way you could, know a red light will go on and it will not charge if they're on the wrong way. So they can sell those. So, but definitely try the known good starter though, Bob, that's on your other engine. Swap it out. It's only a few bolts. See what happens.
Yeah. I've done it. That outer bolt that bolts it to the engine is easy, but that inner bolt.
Yep. Oh, I know. I heard. Yeah. For some reason, I never work on those opposed twins. No one ever brings those to me.
Yeah. They're one-off engine. Then they went to the V-twin.
Yep. I mean, the opposed twin's a great engine. I know a lot of people that use them, and a lot of people love them. Our friend down in the Carolinas, Ellis Mowers, Ellis loves them. He's probably done 10 of them on there, and he's had some great luck with those. Like I said, around here, V-twins and flatheads and overhead singles, that's really what I got. Oh, William, too, said maybe the valve. Oh, no, thanks, William. I forgot about that. Stupid. Check the valves. Just check the valve clearance. If the valve clearance isn't right, that could cause it, too. If it's not opening the valve enough and it's leaving enough compression in there, good call, William. Forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, the intake valve or the exhaust.
Yeah, just check both of them in there. Check for the valve lash. Make sure they're not too tight. Because if they're too tight and it's not opening up enough, maybe that's doing it too. So,
but the first opposed twin that was on that Powercraft, I went and pulled the heads off to clean the piston and both the valves. Well, one side all the bolts came off. The other side, one bolt broke.
Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah. I tried to drill it out, and that shop said, well, you're just going to have another engine. Luckily, he had another engine. But I love them opposed twins. They sound sweet.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Now, let me ask you, Robert. I hear that little southern drawl in there. Where are you from, buddy?
Well, I was born in Jacksonville, Florida, but people think I was born in Louisiana.
Okay, yeah, there's a little bayou sound there. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's good. Where are you now? Where you reside now, Robert?
I'm in Eatonton, Georgia, Lake Sinclair.
No problem. I watch a guy down there because I love machining and I love building stuff and fixing stuff. Keith Rucker of vintagemachinery.org. He's down, I think he's in Athens, Georgia. He restores all old machinery and stuff to make stuff with. And if you ever get a chance, guys, check out vintagemachinery.org. Great website. Roger, I'm going to say hello to a few people. Hold on. Roger McDonald, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Missy Moo, thanks for showing up. Let's see. Willie say, opposed twin valves get tight and lose compression, and getting the valve covers isn't easy. They sometimes need 2 times the gasket to seal the covers back up. So there's some tips for you, Willie. Check the valves. If you get a chance, check the valves and chime back in the comments section and let us know how you make out. Because if it's something simple as valves, that would be nice.
Yeah, because this Powercraft on my Craftsman, I had poured Marvel Mystery Oil and Seafoam in the gas tank to help run through, to help clean off a lot of the carbon and stuff.
Yep.
Now I'm trying that on that Briggs on the Powercraft, but it fired up. One day I drove to a lady's house to take some mail that was delivered to the wrong mailbox. I get off, I shut it off. I go to crank it back, it wouldn't do nothing. I let it sit for 1 hour. Went back up, fired right back up, and now it won't do nothing. It's something like I said, it's got a brand new universal key switch in it. And it's just, I don't know.
Well, like I said, anything you're having issues with, Robert, throw it in the chat. I mean, in the comments. And that way, even after the video, people can come back and hopefully someone out there can help you. But definitely try the valves. that's an easy try as far as doing it. Doesn't really require much. But as Willie C.K. said, you may have issues with the valve covers sealing back up. You may want to double gasket them or put some sealer in there. But try the valves first, because that on overhead valve engines, when there's issues, especially hard cranking, the first thing you check, especially on Briggs engines, is the valve clearance. So try that out, buddy, and hopefully that'll work for you.
Well, I'll try some. I got all, and the worst thing is I've got a 1985 Series 5 extra tough rear-end snapper.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I should have known it when I first got the thing. I bought it used. That it had a little knock in it. Well, the only thing I could see going wrong, it needed a new oil sump gasket.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that motor finally went out. I'm like, ugh, I can't win for losing.
Yeah. Well, like I said, try that out. Let us know how you make out. We'll be glad to help. It's a big family here, Robert. We're always glad to help each other out. And happy Thanksgiving to you, by the way.
Yes, sir. You do the same. Don't eat too much turkey now.
Hey, I'm on a diet. Just a handful. That's all I'm doing. Handful.
Yeah, because they got that stuff in there that makes you sleep. It's like, where's the recliner at?
Tryptophan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, Robert, you have a great day, my friend.
Henry.
Yeah, Henry
Mowers
and Blowers, Robert, if someone wants to throw his channel. Henry's done, I think he did a rebuild on a twin as well. Check out Henry, because I think he had the same issue.
He's done like 5 or 6 of them things. Henry loves opposed twins.
Yep. Yeah, check it out, Robert. If someone wants to put the link out to Henry's channel, that's a great channel as well.
Yeah, I have him on my subscription list.
Mm-hmm.
I got to do something, because I love to be able to buy a brand new ride mower, but good almighty, get what you pay for. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever bought a brand new anything when it comes to small engines. I've always fixed them.
Because the Craftsman Mowers now are made by MTD.
Yeah, they used to be Husqvarna, which was never a problem, but the MTD, I think Scotty has a name for MTD, but they're not.
Made to die.
Yeah, MTD years ago used to be great equipment, but nowadays, and they bought everybody up. They make the Troy Built, they make the White, they make the Yardman. I mean, and they make the Cub Cadets. I mean, I don't know. It's just the quality. You look at old Cub Cadet that used to be all metal, real rear ends and all that. Now look at them, plastic, garbage. I mean, I don't know.
But the Cub Cadet was owned by International Harvester.
Until 1981, I had 9 of them that were made by International Harvester. That's what started me in small engine repair. The year 2000, I bought my first tractor, a Cub Cadet, IH Cub Cadet 107. I joined the ihcubcadet.com club on the website. I met a guy named Hydro Harry, who was like the master of International Harvester Cub Cadets, who actually lived close to me. And that's what started me. I rebuilt the engine, and I just had a good time.
Oh, yeah. Did you see that video where Musty had that front engine snapper with a 33-inch pan on it?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I tell you what. Woo,
I love snappers. I use a rear engine rider. I used to have a 33-inch round deck rear engine rider snapper. Now I have a 28, and I love it because when you put the high lift blade in there with the wings on it, you can lift acorns and seeds off your grass. It'll suck the dirt and everything right out of your grass. They work phenomenal.
Well, I've had a 33. I've had 2 28s. Now, I used to cut a yard where I used to live, and I would put the piece on the pan, but I would not put anything. I would not put the rest of the grass catch on there, and I cut that grass, and I would what they call rooster tail.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but I would hit Bermuda grass.
Oh yeah.
God almighty. Yeah. No, I said I don't cut grass low. If they want to cut low, they better find somebody else.
Yep. Oh yeah. My neighbor has actuals. Even in Connecticut, you don't really have it, but he has zoysia grass, and that stuff. Oh my God! You sit on zoysia grass, it's like sitting on a pillow. That stuff is thick and dense. No weeds ever grow in it because it don't allow the sun through. Very, very thick grass. The problem with zoysia, it's only green 3 months out of the year. The rest of the year, it's yellow. Zoysia grass. Yep. Zoja, Zoysia. It's mostly down in Florida and down in the hot weather, but for some reason they put it up here. I don't know why. And it encroaches like Pachysandra, man. It gets all over the place. It's starting to come into my yard. I had to kill it and then till all the dirt and throw some more stuff in because I didn't want it coming into my yard.
Oh, that's great grass. Why would you kill that?
But it's yellow 9 months out of the year. It looks like garbage. I mean, I agree. It's great thick grass. It's unbelievable. But since it's the northern climate here and we're not used to it, it doesn't stay green except for 3 months. So, but I agree. It's like carpet. It is thick. It is dense. It is unbelievable.
Yeah. Now, my grass that I love, and it's the king of grass in Florida, is St. Augustine.
Oh, yeah.
It's thick bladed, but as long as you keep the blade sharp and cut it at the right height.
There's a guy down there in Florida. I think it's called Lawn Doctor. I forget his name. But he goes on there and he talks about that. And it's funny because he talks about running over lizards all the time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, get down there in Florida. Better watch out for Mr. Gator.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a small section of that zoysia grass, and it's green by April, and it's just starting to turn yellow now.
That's not bad because around here it's only about 3 months, and then, like I said, it is never any weeds ever because it's so thick the sun can't get through. But I tell you one thing, though, when I mow that zoysia grass, it's like shredded wheat in my bagger. That stuff is crazy.
Yeah. But sound like that zoysia need to be cut with what they call that reel mower. It's got them twisted blades.
Yeah. Because you get a little more action on the blades. Yeah. The problem is my neighbor, in fact, I was on a stream I was on Pate's performance video the other day. And someone could put the link for Pate because that's always a great video, him and the missus. He was talking about giving stuff away and things like that. I gave away a tractor last weekend to this neighbor. He's got a young son, probably about 13. And since I was cutting the grass all the time for him, I said, you know what? I got a nice tractor. It's almost like brand new that I was given. I said, take it. There's a gift, a father-son project. So hopefully it's got a 46-inch deck. But as you said, Robert, it's newer, so it's MTD. It's not Husqvarna. But it's in beautiful shape, 20-horse Briggs engine. Try it out,
But the other thing is, the other day, this guy had a chainsaw as a Poland. I looked at that thing and I'm like, excuse me, but now Poland is being made by Husqvarna.
Yeah, Poland got bought by Husqvarna, but here's one thing. If you look at the old Poulons that were magnesium, the older ones are phenomenal saws. They're great saws. The cheaper Husqvarna models, like the 142, 136, those are just made by Poulon with the Husqvarna name. They're clamshell models, which means the cylinder head doesn't come off part of the crankcase, half of the crankcase. Those Poulons, 99% of the time, fail because the fuel line snaps at the fuel filter and it sucks up sawdust into the carburetor. It clogs the screen, it runs lean, and it leans out and blows up the engine. And that's 99% of the cheaper Poulons that I see. That's what happens. Now, if you want to see some good videos on Poulons, Kevin Bolin Small Engines, Boiln. If someone wants to throw the link out, Kevin Bolin's got a great channel for why not to buy or use a Poulon. So he's definitely anti-Poulon.
At one time, I had a Poulon 361, and this was back when the gas ratio was 16-1.
Oh, wow.
Man, that thing, when I got it, it had a bar, but then a guy gave me a bow. The only thing was, if you let go of the trigger, it shut off. You had to fire back up, and it's like the starter dog went on, and like. And then I've had a Mccullough.
Touch your nose, Thomas. Touch your nose, so I know it's you. There we go.
Then I had a Mccullough Timber Bear chainsaw.
Timber Bears are good.
Yeah, but they don't sell Mccullough in this country anymore.
No, it's mostly Australia and over in Europe. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can still get some parts for Tecumseh. I mean, for the Mcculloughs, they're not too bad. What I find, there's a guy out there. He's a little expensive, but he seems to have every Mccullough part ever made, and that's Randy's Small Engines. You'll see him on eBay, and you'll see him all over the place. Randy can get you any part for a Mccullough, but he's a little expensive. But you know what? If you need it, he's there.
He's in Ohio.
Yep. I see somebody in the basement. Hold on a second. Let me scroll down there. Kevin, touch your nose, buddy. There we go. Morning, Kevin. How's things upstate?
Here, I'm following Mr. Briggs around. Happy Thanksgiving
to you as well, and everybody else out there. It's a little rainy here. What's it doing up there?
Yeah, it's still raining here. It's supposed to clear around 2.
No. Andrew Thorne, thanks for stopping. We'll talk to you soon.
Nah, and I do have a Mccullough Titan 2310 straight shaft weed eater, and it's still running.
Yeah, Mccullough, like I said, everyone always bats mouth some. Oh, here, talk about troublemakers. Here we go.
there he is. It's almost dinner time over there, isn't it, Mick?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Yeah, what's up, Mixter?
What's up? How you doing?
Tired. Been having to put out riffraff past 3 days. Called it rock. They drained the lake. And this guy bought a truckload of it. Me, him, his golf cart and his lawn cart, my lawnmower, my yard cart, back and forth, back and forth.
Mick, what are you doing? Sanitizing?
No, I've just been having a tidy up, mate. Bit of a tidy up in the old shack.
You got to turn that light down, Mick. You look like the sun.
Mate, it's LEDs. What can I do?
Hey, that Mick always shines. That just tell him, Mick, you're the shine man. So
there you go.
Well, it's
like that aura above his head, like an angel, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Thomas Andrews, you better stop talking, all right? Please.
Yeah, Thomas, shut up. Will you? For Christ's sake, I can't get a word in.
Mick, shut up, sweet pea.
What you got going on, Mick?
Who's your daddy?
Today I've been working on a little Villiers 1950s little 4-stroke horizontal Villiers engine.
Mm-hmm.
I had a leaf blower in. Let me show you the fuel.
Yeah, hold on. Let me zoom you out there.
So a bloke bought in a leaf blower today. Only a home user one, but
Mick, you got to turn your camera sideways. You're on portrait.
Okay, let me try that. I'm off all over now, Ken. Now you said that. Hang on. Upside down now.
Wait, you're sideways, but hold. There we go.
There we are.
Thank you, sir.
Now I'm
now we can see both.
Now we get to see the full ugliness.
Yeah, both of you.
Oh my lord! check you out. Had your Weetabix this morning.
Wow, you're bright.
Well, that's what it is, mate.
That's a good light, whatever it is.
LED.
My lightsaber.
LED.
It looks like a lightsaber, or it looks like something else coming from your body. But I don't know.
Yeah, but he's awake now, so that's not a dream.
It might actually be. I think I've cracked my phone. That might be a crack.
It looks like that could be on the lens. Yeah,
I dropped my phone. So a bloke bought in a leaf blower today for. He said he had it from new, good as gold. Never let him down. This year, let him down. So he bought it in. He bought a mower off of me about 2 years ago. Anyway, he bought it in. He said, buy my fuel already pre-mixed. It's already mixed up. And that's not a problem. Blah blah blah. So here's his fuel.
Hold on. Ooh, that looks like oil.
Yeah, it is. So he he just
keeps
filled.
switching back. What's going on here?
He just filled up his leaf blower up with oil. That's what he did.
Yep.
So I had to do a tank flush. The 2 fuel lines needed changing anyway. They were split. I put a new fuel filter on because it was clogged with oil. Tank flush. Clean the plug. Clean the spark arrestor. Start the second pump. Good to go. So that was that done. I've just done a bit of tidying in the shop. I got rid of one lot of shelf racking. Do you want to see it? There you go. A bit of tidying up. Got rid of all the shelf stack. All tidy.
I wish my shop looked like that.
Well, one day it will, Ken.
Don't hold your breath.
So I did that. I also got a new plastic storage bin outside the shed. So now I can put all me engine covers, pull cord assemblies, they're all now out there out the way.
Is it one of the ones like a big cooler, or is it the one with doors?
Mum doors.
Okay. Oh, like a Rubbermaid or something. Yeah. Okay.
I think they call it a yard man or something, or a yard. Yeah, something like. Anyway,
yeah, we use those for the trash cans sometimes.
That's it. Yeah, that's what it's for. Yeah. So I got that. I got an old trash can, a plastic one with no lid. So I just draw some holes in the bottom of that, so now I can just throw my scrap straight in the bin, and then get my scrap man to come around and take it at a time.
There you go.
So yeah, been busy, been doing that. And apart from that, not a lot. So I've been doing some spraying for that Villiers engine, spraying up the pull cord assembly. But the tank is really rusty. You can shut me down there. The tank is really rusty. So that's got a load of coke in there at the moment. Just trying to get rid of some rust. I ain't there for about a week.
Nick, did you get a chance to try those easy outs that Conquer got you?
Not as yet. I don't really have a massive call for them, Ken. I'm quite careful with my jets. I've had 1 or 2 over the years. Mm-hmm. I don't generally get many problems with jets not coming out because I use that as well. That helps loads.
Yep. But even broken bolts, though, that's a heck of a kit. It's a really nice kit.
Yeah. It will get used. I was just saying to Pete a minute ago. I need to get either a bigger toolbox or an extension because I'm outgrowing my toolbox quite rapid. So, Thomas, will you be quiet?
I was going to say, Thomas, for someone who doesn't talk, he's the loudest panelist.
I know.
I'm going to throw him on mute. There you go.
So I got that, and I also got given this yesterday. Look at this. This is nice. Got given that for nothing. And so you said you can have that. Nice little Komatsu solid aluminium one, you know?
Komatsu?
Komatsu.
It almost looks like a, I don't know, what does it look like?
It looks like a steel A11.
Actually, it looks like an Echo. Looks like an Echo, an older Echo. Koritz, Kioritz, Koritz.
Yeah, it's nice.
All right, I'm going to get off. You try to have as best a day as you can.
Yeah.
It's got the manual. It's got bar, spare chains, brand new plug-in. It's got everything in it. So he said you can have that.
Yeah, the price is right.
Kids,
you know me.
I know. I got mine here today, Kevin.
Yeah, my youngest son is in Manhattan. He's a lawyer now, and he's got I don't know how many other people in the law firm. They're trying to help him with a project, but he needs the help that they don't want to give him. And it's something that he just can't. So he called his mother just now. I was on the phone with him for a couple of minutes, and he said, another 2 hours. And he says, I'm turning my phone off. And I don't give a shit if the work gets done or it doesn't get done. He says, but I am done until Monday.
Yeah.
So he says, I'm ready to pull somebody's hair out. And he says, it's not going to be mine. He said, well,
it won't be mine either.
No. Hey, tweezers might help, right? Find a couple of stray ones. So, but he's just beyond himself right now, you know, and he carries his emotions high up on his shoulders, so it bothers him. So I just told him, I said, do what you got to do. We'll talk to you when the phone comes back on. Stay healthy. That's it.
Well, y'all have a good day. I got to get ready for Thanksgiving dinner.
All right, Robert, try the valve adjustment, buddy. Let us know how you make out, all right?
Have a safe day.
Take care, Bob. Have a good holiday there.
Yeah, same. I'll behave yourselves.
No, there's no fun in that.
Can't promise that.
No fun in behaving yourself. You got to cause trouble.
Yeah,
Put a
look
smile
at Ken.
on somebody's face.
Scotty, what do you got going on?
Getting ready to feed the old man breakfast and then go to bed so I can go to work tonight.
Oh, what do you normally do for bed? Just like 6 or 8 hours during the day, or what?
I go to bed like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, get up about. It just depends. Like all this week, for some reason, I've gone to bed like at 2 o'clock and woke up at 4.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I did third shift for about 3 years at my place, and my body still has to acclimate, and I get up all the time now.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
You don't get it.
I mean, you literally get up, you go to work, you get out, you're tired halfway through the night. Oh boy, you can't wait home, get home, get to bed. Then you get back to the yard and I hook everything, and you're like,
you're wide awake.
Can't go to sleep.
Yeah,
wide awake.
Yep.
Yeah,
I know that. So, Kevin, you got a big dinner going today or anything?
Nope. My wife and I. That's it.
We're
Told
doing
everybody to stay away.
we're doing driveway handout, I believe, where my wife's cooking. I think it's a 23-pound turkey, but
Nice.
all the relatives are coming over, and we're going to hand them their Tupperware at the end of the driveway and do an exchange. They're going to hand us something, we'll hand them something. So a little bit of a
That's nice.
yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Quiet.
I look forward to it, though. Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday, and we have the smallest house out of all the relatives, and we usually cram 20, 30 people in here over the course of the day, but it's fun. You know, it's just tons of good food, tons of good people, and football. And watching the infamous Detroit Lions, they always play on.
Okay. Yeah. Me, nah, not into sports.
Nah.
Never bothered. Never got interested in them.
Yeah, I played a little football, so I don't know, for some reason, my father and I used to watch it, and there was our bonding we used to do years ago, so I still do it.
Yeah.
Last football game I watched was 1982 Super Bowl.
Wow.
How's the diet going, Ken?
Say again?
How's the diet going?
Oh, you didn't see before when I went on? Hold on.
He's
Right here,
got
Mick.
everything in sight.
Hold on. Oh, where is it? Oh, anyway, it's a picture of my scale from this morning.
All right. What's it take? One at a time?
Whatever. I'll let you. 248, Mick. I'm down from 261 to 248.
Oh, good on you.
So it's averaging roughly a pound a day by just watching what I eat and just normal what I do. Just normal. It's burning off because I'm not loading the hell out of my body with 10 pounds of food a day.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I did that about 2 years ago.
I'm bored.
Yeah. Doctor gave me grief a couple of years ago. Blood pressure's too high. Blood sugar's too high.
Yep.
Talk to your family physician. He says they'll work it out with you. See the family physician.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to give you a pill for your blood pressure and give you another pill for your sugar. And I says, I don't think so.
Yep. He wanted to give me all these pills, like you said, and I said, I'll make a deal with you. I've been telling him for 20 years I'm going to lose weight. I've been within a pound for the same weight for 20 years. I said, this time I'm going to do it because I got winded the other day and it didn't feel good. And I said, wait a minute, why am I getting winded? It's the belly.
Yeah.
I got a 50, 60-pound belly. I said, no, I'm getting rid of it. And that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. I dropped 50, just about 50 pounds in close to 7 months. Went from a size 48 to a size 38.
Wow. I'm at 40 on the pants, but now the past 2 weeks they're getting really loose. So, you know, you can tell it's the old the gauge I use is my my belt. And when I keep going up a different hole, you know.
So we're gonna have to watch. We're gonna have to watch some of your videos then,
right here.
in case we get a bit.
Look at all the holes
on the videos. Is that right?
All the holes I've drilled in that thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Mick, that was it. Every time I'd watch your video, Mick, because of your timing, it was always coming in from the morning working outside when I would have my lunch. So every time I'd come in, I'd be eating something.
Yeah.
You never guess who I was chatting to the other day on a dead stream.
Who's that?
Wonky Teeth.
Really?
Yeah. I was chatting to him for about 45 minutes.
Huh.
I just caught who you meant. Mm-hmm.
45 minutes, me and Pete were talking to Terrell and Junior.
Well, he's got the Black Friday sale tomorrow too. 20% off. I believe it's code Black Friday. I don't know if Pete Froud's on, but if someone wanted to post the link, Terrell's got 20% off of everything from, I think it's sometime tomorrow until Cyber Monday. 20% off everything on his channel. Looking forward to that video, Mick. When's that video coming out?
Well, it's going to be a live stream.
Oh, good.
It's going to be a live stream. I've got, I can't tell you who I've got, but Terrell has confirmed. And there's going to be one or two others. A few others that are just local faces that you know, but they're not very often coming onto the stream. So I've got a few local faces coming on. Still very big channels, and I've got one or two surprises.
All right, cool.
Should be
good morning, Phil. Small Engine Nation. Phil, you've been posting a lot of videos lately. Boy, you're on a roll.
So we should see who turns up.
Who's selling what out there? I see people saying they want to sell something.
No, Snobby saw me stand up. I'm wearing his shirt. He says, "Hey, Kevin, that's a nice, awesome T-shirt you have on." I says, "You like it? I'll sell it to you."
Speaking of shirts, where's Conker? I haven't seen Conker.
I don't know. I missed his premiere.
He's probably locked himself in the shed. Some man can't get out.
Yeah, somebody's in the basement. Let me see who's in the basement. Hold on. Sparky, touch it. Okay, you beat me to the punch, Sparky. There we go. How you doing, Spark?
Morning.
Right.
Afternoon.
Good
Evening.
afternoon.
3 o'clock. Yes. Okay.
I'm just setting my radio station up because I'm going live on air soon. As you can just tell.
Well, you doing broadcasting, Spark? Uh-oh. That's the Prime Minister. Wants some advice.
Yeah.
Thomas is on the phone. Oh, wait. Thomas and Sparky are talking to each other. Where? They're both talking to each other.
I wish that Thomas would shut up. He does not turn up. He can't turn up.
Yeah. I'm on something called Reach, doing broadcasting, helping out somebody.
I tell you though, Spark, someone said it the other day. I love the look. You got to keep that, buddy. That beard looks good. You look like that rugged G.I. Joe look right now.
No, luckily when I'm on radio, no one can see me. You see, that's the best thing.
Well, you got the face for radio, as they say, right?
Yeah.
You got the face for that, all right. I'm not saying he fell out the ugly tree and hit every branch and come down, but it was quite a fair old size tree.
Oh dear.
What's up now?
Well,
Sparky, what are you cooking today? Hi, Joe.
Hiya.
What am I cooking today? Tatties and mince.
Go on, you
Don't know what that is, but it sounds good.
It's mince, potato and mince. It's really nice.
Mm-hmm. You guys eat a lot of mince.
Oh, I don't mind the stuff.
It's
one
of these days. It's cheap.
It's easier.
Cheap.
No. So yeah, I'm just in the middle of setting my station up right now. I'll be going live for about an hour this afternoon, and then literally recorded, and then done for the next week. And then I've got back in January. Then I'm doing it for 7 days. Then in January. So yeah.
Sparky.
Morning, Allie. How you doing, Allie, man?
It's Sparky. The actual DJ name is Sparky. Yeah, it is.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It's only an hour.
Good morning. Just do it. Welcome.
Hello, Kevin. Hello, Mr. Briggs, and everyone in chat. Sorry, I haven't chance.
Good afternoon.
It's funny. Allie talks about those Skoda cars, and I guess Top Conker just bought a brand new Skoda.
Skoda's just another version of Volkswagen.
Volkswagen owns what? About 17 different car companies right now.
Yeah.
But when I think of Skoda, though, Skoda was and still is a large machine tool manufacturer. And I used to work on Skoda lathes years ago. I'm talking big lathes with parts that weighed 200 ton. I mean, for GE Schenectady power generation turbines, we would use a Skoda lathe to turn these turbines.
Yeah. Heavy, large industrial machinery.
And they also made fighter jets, too.
Did you say turbines, or did you mean turbines?
Turbine.
Wait, a Brit is going to tell me how to talk?
No, hell no.
Them are fighting words.
Over here, turbine is something that the Asian people wear on top of their head.
Yeah,
that's what I call it. Actually, I actually do that. Turbine is
around here. Aluminium doesn't exist, but that's okay.
That's
it's actually I agree with Mick on that one. It's turbine, whatever, and turbine is these little heads.
Mick, I'll give you that one.
It's just with an out of me.
But let me ask you this, Mick: if I put someone's hat on a Skoda lathe, it wouldn't make sense. So.
Well, it's not about scoring points over the language. It's not about that. It's not about you give me a point, or it's just simply about you guys messed it up when you started fucking with the language. You just want to leave it alone. That's what it's all about.
Oh, Mick, just
I think we perfected it.
I got a word for you, Mick. 1776. All right.
Yeah.
All I'm going to sound that subject is,
I've got a word for you. A word 1776 is not a word. It's actually numbers.
Yeah, but you can't.
He's got you.
I got you.
He got you that one, Ken.
He did.
I've got a word for you. I've got a word for you. 22. Oh, sorry, that's the number.
Short, long, or magnum?
Exactly.
Well, I tell you, if you take out the M and add in PR, I think it says it right there, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Right. I've got to go. I've got little Riley boy on his way home from school any minute, so I'm going to go back up into the house.
Oh, you have a good day, Mick.
All right.
Have a good day, Mick. Are you on the Ken, are you on the laptop yet?
Not yet. Still on this day. I'll be on it this afternoon because I downloaded the Vegas editor.
Studio, yeah.
I did one of I think it's 16 Vegas Pro or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try playing with that. I got a ton of video.
Take care, Mick. Look after yourself.
Mick, take it easy, Mick. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.
Ken, what's the name of that editing software?
Well, Vegas. Sony owns something called Vegas, and they have different versions. They have Vegas Movie Maker, they have Editor, and they have Vegas Pro. And I was told by some people that the Vegas Pro, I think Mick uses it as well. But an older version, it's on like 19 right now. You can get like 14, 15, 16 for $30 on Amazon as a download. So it's cheap. I mean, they used to be like $400 or $500. But I hear, according to Mick and the people that use the Vegas software, that, it takes a little bit to learn it, but it's so universal. I mean, you can go into audio tracks. I'll just give you an example. Pate, when he does his video, he always has road noise. He always has road noise. And if you have one of these good video editors, you can actually take out the road noise. It's actually a line that shows up on noise, and you can delete it. I want to do stuff like that because I just need a good editor because my Movie Maker editor I use from my iPhone, it's just not user friendly. And I want something where I can add in links to my channel, things like ring the bell, things like that. So I want to play with it.
Yeah. Vegas Pro 17, the cheapest I'm seeing it is $34.99.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
And even Brandon's on there. He's saying he uses the Vegas 14. I've seen that for $19.95 as a download. So it's not that expensive. It's just a learning curve, they say. It probably takes 6 months to a year to be proficient. But I just want to make my videos a little more user-friendly. My buddy Ali Mack here, Mechanical, he did an intro for me that I've been using on my videos, and I appreciate that. But I like to do some stuff like that for the whole video. Put in some captioning and links and stuff like that. And even like Henry from Mowers and Blowers, you look and he's got a satellite coming down crashing on his machine or something. I mean, just stuff like that, make it a little more enjoyable. That's all.
I was watching one of Miss Canadian Scrapper's videos, and I started chatting with her a bit, and she went back and forth with me. It was instant right there. She was there when I was doing it, so I was surprised. So she says, "Do you have any videos?" I says, "No, I don't have a channel. Well, you should do a video scrapping out one of your micro scrappings, you know? And I said, well, I might give it a try. I've got a GoPro camera. I could do that. But.
I got a GoPro. My daughter has a GoPro, and that because I've been using the phone. But the problem that I have, Kevin, a good channel like Terrell or any of those. Wait, I'm going to correct it. Terrell, not Terrell. Terrell. Anyway, when you look at his videos, he has a cameraman. He has someone walking around doing the editing. If you're trying to do it yourself, I don't care how good you are. It's not going to be the same as if you have someone taking it.
Yeah, that's like Snobby has Dusty walking around with the camera all the time.
Yeah, it makes a difference. It really does.
Oh, yeah, because they can follow you as you're doing things instead of bits and pieces.
Yeah.
This way you just have to cut and paste.
Yeah, yep, exactly. So, like I said, I'm going to try and hopefully this weekend. Where I work, where I work, my kid works with me now, my youngest kid, and it's like all overtime this weekend because of the holiday. So I'm never going to see her. She's going to be making all the money.
Yeah, well, that's all right. Yeah, see, my daughter works for A&E, Arts and Entertainment.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And she has to review all the shows that they produce before they're sent off to the customer.
Okay, like an editor.
Well, no, she actually has to watch these shows.
Oh, wow.
And find all discrepancies, if any, and make the changes to those discrepancies before it goes off to the customer.
Now, would that be considered producing, or what is that called?
Yeah, in a sense, final production.
Yeah.
My
future son-in-law does that down in Stamford, Connecticut, for a Canadian cable company. He does all the channels around here, like HGTV and all those. He's in charge of when the commercials go on.
Right. So, he pieces them in. Yeah.
Exactly. He could call me on the phone and say, "Watch, I'm going to cut off the end of the commercial." It's like, and the murderer is, and he can cut it off.
Yeah.
So, he's on. I think it's a 10-second time delay.
So I want to do a small video, something that's only 3 or 4 minutes long, and give it to my daughter and ask her to edit it down to about 2 minutes.
Sure, no problem. Hey, Sparky, someone's asking when you're going on live.
I'm not going to go on. Well, my plan is I'm going to be doing something with YouTube on the first week of January, hopefully. But I've got to get a license first, and the office is closed at the moment. So I need a license first. So
you have to have a license to do a YouTube video?
For music.
Oh yeah,
music. Copyright.
Yes.
Copyright restrictions. Yeah.
So my license it's run out about 6 months ago. So I've got to get a new one. I've already put it in 6 months. It's just going to take a few months to get sorted. But I am going to be back on YouTube doing something. I can't tell you what, but there's a surprise. And I've got my radio station in the evening for an hour where anybody in the world can listen to when it's up and running.
Hey, put a link for the radio station, Sparky.
I can't do it at the moment because I'm not fully a partner until the first week of January. I'm helping somebody out at the moment doing their part.
A public station, though, like a BBC or public station or something?
It's just music. It's a talk. It does all sorts. It's really good. It goes back to 1940s to 1980s music.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Back before they came out with that stuff. Oh, what's it called? Rap crap.
Rap crap. Yeah. The way we've got it designed is that I'm helping somebody out at the moment. I've got the mixer set up, got all the things set up. It's just because that license could stop me. It's a pain in the neck. But we'll get it sorted. I've got my GJ Sparky done. So yes.
Cool.
So
Vispa print Ken has got everything on sale like stupid cheap.
I saw that yesterday when we were on the stream, and I'm thinking about they had mugs for $10.99 for mugs.
Yeah, everything is stupid. You can get shirts for like $6.
Yeah.
A shirt, literally.
Yeah, so long as you don't care what size it is.
Yeah.
And they ship it to you by way of China.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know a couple guys ordered them. They give you a large and extra large, and you get the big sizes. I mean, but let's face it. I mean, no offense, most of the guys on here are big. I'm probably the smallest one on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm I'm losing weight, but I'm still a 2X.
Yeah, me too. Yep. What's the shirt say?
I wear a large.
Oh, you got a Snobby shirt, Kevin?
I got
Did
Snobby.
You make that, or did he send that to you?
He sent that. I bought that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's nice. It's got the YouTube
I didn't know he had a
logo
bunch of swag.
on the sleeves. Yeah.
I got to get me some of
It
that.
does, Misty Moo. It's something I've been trying for over a year to do, but the problem is YouTube are so strict on music copyright. I've had to go through so many hoops, and if they're allowing it, what I'm allowing, then I'll be well happy. There's a talk show on YouTube and a music show on the other side, and it'd be very good.
Cool. That sounds good.
And it's a one-man band basically, and I've been inviting guests and other people on the channel.
Nice.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, it's been over an hour here, guys. I got to get going and hopefully help the wife with some cooking and get some good food in me, the little that I can eat. But
you can eat a lot of food. You just have to space it out.
Yeah, I can space out. Watch, eat the good food. That's all. The good proteins and all that. Yeah.
That's
all right.
Hey,
have a good one.
it's un-American to diet on Thanksgiving. Gorge today and diet tomorrow.
Everyone that has a happy Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Sparky, you too.
Thanks to everybody in the
Go
chat.
and gobble your wife.
All right, Sparky. So, Sparky,
Thanks,
Mr. Kevin, have a great holiday. Everybody in the chat,
I'll
thanks for
see you
showing up.
Sunday, Ken.
All right, we'll
We'll
see you guys on Sunday morning. No, actually, we'll see you on Mixed Chat.
Snobby tonight, Mix tomorrow, and then Dusty's on Sunday and yours on Sunday. So we're not too bad.
So let me refresh that. Wait, we got Allie tonight. We got
Ali,
tomorrow.
Snobby tonight. You got Snobby tonight. It's Ali tonight, Snobby tomorrow, and then Saturday night Mick, and then Sunday Dusty. I have to remember the list. I've got the list in front of me.
All right, guys. All right.
Have a good one. Everybody enjoy your day.
We'll talk to you guys soon.
Stop it or I'll give a dog giveaway.
Yeah.
All right. Take care, guys.